guys, welcome back. Last episode we got the Atlatl from the Blood Moon bosses. Let's see what we get today. And we'll get Fortis Colosseum. Okay, never done this content. Behold, the Fortis Colosseum. A crucible where only the fiercest warriors dare to tread. This arena is not merely a battleground. It's a relentless gauntlet that tests the very essence of combat prowess. Each wave that crashes upon you is a symphony of chaos, a dance with death, where every step could be your last. Fuck! From the moment you step into the Colosseum, the air thickens with anticipation. The gates groan open, and the first wave surges forth. A mere taste of the trials to come. But do not be deceived. With each successive wave, the intensity escalates. The adversaries grow more cunning, more ruthless. There is no sanctuary within these blood-stained walls. Surviving the Fortis Colosseum demands more than just strength. It requires unwavering resolve, strategic mastery, and the heart of a lion. Each wave conquered is a testament to your spirit, propelling you deeper into the maw of the beast. But remember, with greater risk comes greater reward. And only those who embrace the storm will emerge as legends. So I'm going to just speed this up because it gets a tad bit long. But every single wave starts out the same. You have these Fremennik warriors that come out. If you use the correct fighting style against them, you'll always do your max hit. So for the melee, you want to use mage. For the ranger, you want to use melee. And for the mage, you want to use range. And then you'll have these guys. You just simply have to protect from mage. No flicking involved. Wave 2 starts again with the Fremenniks and the Shaman. I'm protecting from mage because that's most likely my biggest source of damage, and I can heal up with my SGS back here. But you also have the Javelin Colossus that spawns this round. He's from the east. I prayer flick it, go back over, kill the Shaman, rinse and repeat. Oh, and then also you have these another reinforcement come out, and that is the Jaguar Warrior. Only uses melee, so protect from melee, pretty easy. But I like to keep it last if it spawns, just to set up on my start tile here. And I don't know if this start tile is different from if you use like a three-way switch, or like you're using magic or range to attack, but I'm doing this all with melee. Okay, wave 3, again with the Fremennik warriors, but I'm focusing on the Shaman because that is going to do the most damage. And then right here I gotta try to pull the Shaman towards me, so I move over, flick my prayers, back on this guy. Really rinse and repeat in the early waves. Personally, I think I learned a lot doing this. Prayer flicking. It's like a real big puzzle the entire time, in my opinion, and it's just working how to actually solve it. So I protect from range, and when they throw it in the sky like that, you just gotta move off that tile. Pretty simple mechanics, but when they all start running at you at once, you get a little hectic. And at the end of every kill, you always want to go on your start tile. I think it mainly helps with the spawns you'll get in the next round. But right here, see, if I complete this round, I can get this Sunfire Mask. And this is after like doing this for 4 or 5 days straight. I mean, I obviously completed some. I just wanted to get my glory up, just so I could do other stuff on the side and be able to teleport back here as quick as possible. And this one's a little tricky. Got the shaman that spawned to the east, and I'll have to get over to the manticore here, or right here. Right when they do that magic attack, step over and I switch my prayers to pray accordingly. Green orb, range, blue orb, mage, red orb, melee. But there I had an issue because the shaman spawned over there and I would have just took too much damage. And here I'm trying to solve the puzzle, and then I go, oh, I'm an idiot, I can just step to the right. Or can I? See, the Manicore does the 3 attacks on me, but I managed to pull the shaman closer to me so I can at least get rid of 2 enemies here. Then it's just rinse and repeat, protect from melee. Blood Fury is doing me some work here, but things do get a tad bit sweaty. So right here I'm trying to use my critical thinking skills. Don't have a lot of them. Just like to point and click a lot. But here I'm thinking maybe I can just prayer flick it correctly, and then every 2 attacks from the Manicore I always have to keep my mage up, but it's clearly not working. Then I decide to go to these tiles that I have marked down because I think that the mage won't be able to see me. So I take a whole hit and try to flick the shaman in the back, but I believe that only works with the Colossal Javelin. So here I'm going to make a run for it. Still got pretty high health, but now finally I pull that shaman up here, and then I move there to make the Manicore move, but still doesn't work. But I get lucky enough and push the shaman this way. So all I have to kill is this Manicore, and then I can finally get a reward from this. And with this, it'll do the same 3 attacks in a row, whatever it starts with. It's never going to switch up. Sometimes it'll start with mage, other times it'll start with range. But you have to flick it every single tick. And right here, I think I'm dead. All that wasted time just to attempt to get one, especially this early in a run. The longest I ever went, I think, was round 8 or 9. But a good key is like right when he starts to flick his tail, that's when you click each respective one. Right there, I finally do it. Fucking, I'm out of here. I am looking forward to continue to do this when I get it in the future, eventually to get my quiver, but for now, if an item pops up, I will take it. So the total amount of loot, I completed 11 total, and I probably attempted over 50. It's a huge learning curve. But I got a total of 5.3 mil. Obviously, a majority of it coming from the Sunfire Fanatic Helm. But yeah, I would say once you start to learn the mechanics there and actually get a grasp of what you're doing and how to solve, in a sense, the puzzles that you're facing, I'm sure this is probably a great moneymaker. I know once you get more of those quivers, you can turn those in for Sunfire Splinters, and those are worth a hefty amount. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I can't wait for what episode 4 has in store for us. Bye.